Hello and welcome to my Quickmask tutorial for the GIMP. For those of you who don't already know, Quickmask is simply a tool for making and editing selections. It is usually found as a little square button in the bottom left corner of your image window, or if you hold Shift and hit Q. Now, when you hit the Quickmask button, you'll go into Quickmask mode. And what happens is you'll see on a white background, you'll see this light pink color. Now, a Quickmask works the exact same way as an alpha channel does. White is opaque and black is transparent. Stuff that is white will be selected, stuff that is black will not be. And all the little levels in between white and black will be selected by their percentage of white against black. That's simple. Now, on a Quickmask, it pretty much works as a regular image. We can draw on it with white as our foreground color, and we'll see through the Quickmask to our background. Now, since my background is white, you see white through it. But nevertheless, it works. Now, if we change our foreground to a gray color and draw on our image, you see this lighter mix between pink and white shows up. That's because it's kind of transparent, but not quite. Now, I'll go ahead and make a selection with this Quickmask by simply switching out of Quickmask mode by clicking the button in the lower left of my image window. And now I have my selection. I can draw on it, and you see the varying levels depending on what I colored on that Quickmask on. Now, since I'm just using white and black on my selection, it's no different than what I did on my Quickmask. You can use this for cutting stuff out and a lot of other things, but I tend to use it for filters, which I'll give you the basic, which I'll get into later. But now I'll fill my background with white so I can start clean, and once again I'll go into Quickmask mode. What's cool about a Quickmask is it works just like a regular image. You can stick a gradient on it, like so, and you can apply whatever sort of filters you want to apply to it. Like right now, I'm going to add some noise to it. Once this filter goes through, you'll see that there has been noise added to my Quickmask, and this will affect my selection when I make it. Right now I've got the edges selected. I doubt you will be able to see this in the YouTube video though, but I'll make my selection anyways, and I'll stick a gradient on it. Now, since it's really a gradient on top of a gradient, it doesn't really look like much. Now I'm going to show you something a little bit more practical to do with a Quickmask. I'll bring over an image of a spider I took a few nights ago, and looking at this image, you can see that the spider web near the light source is nice and crisp, really sharp. You can even see a little bug in his net over here. But as you get closer to the spider, the web is blurrier, doesn't look quite right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sharpen this blurry part, but I'm going to use a quick mask so that I don't end up sharpening the area that is already in focus, which would make it look unnatural. So I'll go into quick mask mode. I'll use my gradient tool, and I'll use a linear gradient, black to white. So I'll start from the image, drag a little bit past the spider. And now you can see what I meant earlier about pink and transparency for the quick mask. You can change the color, but the default is pink, and that's what I'm using. Now I'll make my selection, and as you can see, there's a line across the image where my selection, that's about the midpoint of my selection. And now I will apply my sharpen filter to the area of the image. Make the preview window a bit bigger so you can see more. And I'll kick this sharpen up to about 48. Normally I'd tune it more, but YouTube limits me to 10 minutes. Now my filter's been applied. It looks pretty good. And that's pretty much it for the quick mask. It's all limited only by you. You can do whatever you want with it. You just have to take the time to play with it and figure out how to do all those effects.